was Christmas time of 2022, and Evan had been sick. Our whole family had been sick, and Evan was just not getting better.
I remember feeling sick. It's not right.
He was on the couch, and he was very pale. And he said, "Mom, I feel like I'm full, like I have no more room left in my body." He had a lot of pain in his legs. He had a lot of pain in his stomach. He was very hot, sweating. My neighbor said, "My mom is here and she's a retired nurse. Do you want her to look at him?" And I said, "Yes, please, because maybe she'll make me feel like I'm crazy, because that's how I want to feel right now." She looked him over and she called another relative who was a doctor. And when he got there, he felt around Evan and he turned to me and said, "You need to get to the emergency room right now."
It was Christmas Eve. Typically, Christmas Eve is pretty quiet. Evan came in to the emergency room with the highest number of leukemia cells in his blood I have ever seen.
His white blood cell count was almost 1 million.
They discovered that all of his organs were enlarged and he had a mass of white blood cells over his heart. And he was really kind of at that point fighting for his life.
I felt confused, didn't know what was happening. Something wasn't right.
On Christmas Eve, Dr. Weintraub came in at about 8 o'clock in the morning to let us know what type of cancer Evan had. It was acute lymphoblastic leukemia T-cell.
He had a disease we could treat, but the next 24, 48 hours were going to be touch and go.
I remember closing my eyes and just praying that I would wake up and it would just be a nightmare and that it wasn't really real. I felt numb and just devastated.
I have faint memories of waking up. I was under this airtight bag. I don't remember everything, but I remember it was hard.
I was very shocked when I found out, and I was also scared when I found out because I didn't know what was going to happen to Evan.
It's like getting hit with a bat.
His initial treatment was very intense. Chemotherapy, dialysis, plasma exchange, had to be in the ICU. He had a number of complications, and it was also emotional and stressful for him.
You go into the mode of, okay, what are we dealing with and what is really ahead of us?
Dr. Weintraub explained the treatment, and she explains the process.
One of my favorite things to tell parents when these kids get diagnosed is you're going to be amazed at how strong these kids are going to be, and I love that I'm always right.
Evan is a very tough kid. My wife and I were upset, and he looked up and he said, "Mom, I'm going to be okay. It's going to be okay."
Evan owned that diagnosis, but as a family, we were going to carry it. And we knew, having 4 other children at home, that we needed to do this together. And that's how we chose the Melody Center. The Melody Center is very child-centered as well as family-centered.
The Melody Center is comforting, home-like, fun. It just takes your mind off of what you're doing and going through.
When Evan goes in for treatment, there are snacks and games. They make it so you feel like you are not in a hospital receiving treatment for cancer. The staff at the Bernard and Millie Duker Children's Hospital have become such an important part of our lives.
They paired us up with a nurse, Eldred, who is just an amazing, amazing person, amazing human being.
I try to stay calm. They've kind of looked at me and said, all right, he's not freaking out. I think it's going to be okay.
The Melody Center does an amazing job at keeping these kids kids.
They just make it fun.
We've had some epic Nerf gun battles in clinic with Evan.
We like to have fun. We all become kids. And we all kind of think like kids sometimes.
Laughter has been the best medicine for us.
People talk about how is it that you are able to get so close with these families and do what you do and not have that hurt you. It's the best part of my job. I love that I get to know these families and get to be there with them in these really tough times and help them get through that and then get to celebrate in the good times.
We see them at their worst, and then it's amazing when they turn around and they're doing great.
Evan's prognosis is very good. He was able to complete a drug to decrease chances of the cancer coming back. He's just getting back to himself. For a child that has gone through treatment for cancer at 11, throughout his life and his future, he's going to see that things are easy and nothing's going to stop him.
I mean, how do you thank somebody for saving a child's life? Thank you isn't enough. You give back, and that's how you express your thanks for everything they've done, so then they can help somebody else.
I want people to understand how important it is to give to Albany Med.
People need to know that we're doing the work and we're taking care of these kids and we need help.
They gave us such a safe place. They gave Evan a safe place. And they gave Evan life.